Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of the Music Den. I'm your host, Armando Venditti. Hoping you guys are having a good day. I want to welcome you all back to another installment of Is This Prog? And the album that we're going to be taking a look at is a self-titled debut from Ambrosia. Ambrosia are a rock band from Los Angeles, California that formed in 1971 by school friends David Pack and Joe Peretta. They would recruit Christopher North and Burley Drummond to complete the band. They released a self-titled debut in February of 1975 through 20th Century Fox Records in North America and through Philips in Europe. The album was produced by Freddie Puro and mixed by Alan Parsons. Alan Parsons would go on to produce their sophomore release, Somewhere I've Never Been in 1976. Performing on the album, you have David Pack on guitar, lead and backing vocals, and keyboards on Lover Arrive. Christopher North on keyboards and backing vocals. Joe Perta on bass, lead and backing vocals. And Burley Drummond on drums, backing vocals, percussion, and bassoon. Now, the two main singles from this album were Holding On to Yesterday, which was the main big single from the album, and Nice, Nice, Very Nice. Upon release, this album reached number 22 in the US charts. Now, for me, the only song I really knew of the band was How Much I Feel, which came out in 78. So listening to this album, it was quite a different change. So I'm going to go through the album with you. Now, the album itself clocks in at around 40 minutes long. There are 8 tracks in total. The tracks run in playing times from like 312 to 640. So not very long. The album starts off with Nice, Nice, Very Nice. I have in my notes here, intricate time signature, nice use of organ on this track. What I noticed about this album is there's a lot of use of organ swells, just great organ playing on this album. The track itself, Nice, Nice, Very Nice, was inspired by a poem called Cat's Cradle by Kurt Vonnegut Jr. Kurt Vonnegut Jr. also has a songwriting credit on this track. The next track is Time Waits for No One. And in my notes, I have intricate acoustic guitar passages, multiple sections to the track, and they do use a lot of descending chord passages on this track. Great. Both tracks clock in at over 5 minutes long. So as I scroll my notes down here, track 3 is a lead-off single, Holding On to Yesterday. And this is the one track where it's, to me, it has an R&B influence on the piece. Also, great use of organ and nice use of violin on this track, right? And that's what I like about this album is there's a lot of use of violin and other instruments, bassoon, etc., right? So that you wouldn't think that they would use. Track 4 or end of side 1 is World Leave Me Alone. And the one bit of information I have on this track is nice guitar soloing from David Pack, just fantastic. Track 5 or start of side 2 is a track called Make Us All Aware. And in my notes, I have good swirling panning effect, sweeping piano passages, and there's a good use of timpani at the beginning. Nice harpsichord passages on this track, just fantastic. Track 6 is Lover Arrive. Again, nice organ swells on this track, and they do use timpani on this track, which I do find interesting. This is the one track where David Pack plays keyboards. Now, as you go on, the last 2 tracks get more experimental. Track 7 is a song called, a piece called uh, Mama Frog, clocking in at 6 minutes and 6 seconds. And in my notes, I have a swing rhythm on the drums in terms of a drum pattern. Great organ extended instrumental section. There's a breakdown section where they use a mini moog in the background, and there's also a spoken word section that goes over top. The drums come in for another extended jam session, and this is where the band go to town. It's like you've got influences of King Crimson, and I would say Jethro Tull. A lot of sweeping organ passages, guitar and mellotron, just amazing. They basically go to town on this piece. Just fantastic. And they also, along with the, the mellotron, use of mellotron, there's good use of short synth organ stabs on this track. And they bloody well, it's very frantic, this track, right? The different sections, but just amazing nonetheless. The last track on the album is called Drink of Water. And again, it's another lengthy piece. It clocks in at 6 minutes and 29 seconds. And again, in my notes, I have dramatic organ passages, nice guitar tone on the solos. Um, and I've also got great solo passages, nice use of light and shade, where you've got light for me is like the heavy sections, and shade is the more quiet uh, keyboard pieces. Just amazing. Just amazing. Um, Now, the argument of is this prog or not? Damn right it is. It's prog. What I like about this album is they combine the elements of prog music along with melodic passages and melodic tracks, right? It's a good combination. And I mean, is it King Crimson? Is it yes, where you have like the 20-minute um, sweeping pieces and different suites? And no, no. And again, I don't think it was meant to be that. It's a fantastic album. Yes, it is prog. Um, Maybe a shortened version of it, but I do hear influences of King Crimson, sorry. And again, dare I say it, Jethro Tull. Maybe Jethro Tull wasn't in their minds when they were doing it, but there is that sort of tinge of Jethro Tull. And yeah, there's this argument of, you know, if you're not from Britain or if you're not from Europe, you're not prog. No, America has a lot of good prog bands. Look at Kansas, right? And Ambrosia started out as a fantastic prog band with a melodic sensibility and pop sensibility, right? So again, to answer the question, is this prog? Damn right it is. It is prog. So please check this album out. You can get it stream it, sorry, on YouTube. You can buy it on Discogs. Amazon's got it for some ridiculous price, like $59.95. Go to Discogs or go to eBay. You'll probably get it at a cheaper price. Discogs is your better bet. But if you want, listen to it first on YouTube. Stream the album and let me know what you think. Put your comments down below, down there, and let me know what you think of the self-titled debut from Ambrosia. Is it prog? Is it pop? Is it a combination of the two? You be the judge. I honestly do think that this album is prog. Would I pay $59.95 for it on Amazon? Hell no. No way in hell. Would never do it. But it is a good album to have on your playlist. However you listen to music. It is a good album. It's a daring album. It's very much of its time because of when it was released, but it is prog nonetheless. So that's it for now. Please let me know what you think of this album, and click like and subscribe and hit the notification bell to keep yourselves on top of any new content that got coming up. I need a coffee, folks. And also coming up, I have part 2 of Bill Schuster and I. We're going to do top 30 prog tracks. We're going to do episodes episodes 2 and 3 on that. And Bill Schuster is also going to be doing a new music discovery with me. We're going to be tackling the Tea Party, Splendor Solace. He's going to be giving me his opinion on the album. We're going to flip the script. Before, he gave me Joe Jackson to listen to, and now I gave him the Tea Party. So we got that coming up. So, and a lot of other ideas coming up. So please stay tuned for that. I am Armando Venditti signing off. Again, let me know what you think down there, down below of Ambrosia. And I will see you soon with another video. Bye for now.